So I wanted to let everyone know that we have an answer on Nikko. There's the Nikko eating on his cookie. Okay, so the results came back from the stomach biopsies, and I was wrong. He does not have Crohn's disease. I really should stay away from medical research as I go down a rabbit hole, and then I'm like, oh, that's got to be it. That's got to be it. But it's not. He does not have Crohn's disease. What he does have is called hypochlorhydria, and what that means is that his stomach does not make the hydrochloric acid necessary to digest his food. And so the doctor wants him on an HCl supplement with pepsin and a zinc supplement. And what was the third thing she said? Add ginger to his diet. So then I did a little research on that. And of course, now I'm worried about a possible underlying cause to that, because there's got to be an underlying cause to why his stomach is not making the acid that it's supposed to. And for the last several months, I've been talking to Missy about it, going back and forth, kind of updating her on his condition and whatnot. And she had talked to her vet about it, the vet for the Dania Beach Sanctuary. And a couple weeks ago, he told her, give her my cell number and I will help her. I was like, oh, really? But I wanted to wait until we got the biopsies back on his stomach before I didn't want to bug him, so I waited until we got the results back. And so I've been talking to him the last couple days, and I texted all of Nikko's blood work, all his results from his tests that he's had. My baby. And Harley's up here with me. And he looked everything over, and he says he feels like the underlying cause... Hold on here, because Harley's crawling up on me to groom me. Okay, so anyway, he feels like the underlying cause could possibly be a food intolerance. So he has... recommended that I take Nikko off of monkey biscuits for 2 months, and let's go from there and see if that does anything. So no more monkey biscuits. Well, I say no more. Today, tomorrow, and maybe the next day, he'll have a little bit in these cookies, because I had quite a few left in the freezer still. And, the cookies don't have a lot of monkey biscuits in them, but they do have monkey biscuits in them. But I thought, you know what, let's finish these cookies off. And no more monkey biscuit cereal, though. But we'll finish these cookies off, and then I will start making the batches without monkey biscuits in them, like I did initially in the very beginning. So, he said what I could do for the cereal, since, for one thing, they're used to getting that. He said I could just go ahead and give them just an oatmeal cereal, and I can still mix in a little bit of yogurt with it like I do. I can mix in the ginger with it. So I tried that last night. And I did mix in some monkey biscuits with it, because sometimes switching something completely over with these guys doesn't go over well. And I had a feeling it wouldn't with Petey. Petey is such a picky eater. He would not eat that cereal last night. But Nikko and Harley did. So I'll probably do that. I'll have to go to the store and get some more oatmeal. I don't have a whole lot left, but I've got enough to get us by for a couple of days here. But anyway, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go without monkey biscuits for a couple of months, and I'll give him those supplements, and then we'll see if that helps any. But I was so grateful that he's willing to help out, because I was like, I'm just like ready to pull my hair out. I don't know what to do. So anyway, that's where we're at with Nikko. He hasn't had a flare-up for about a week now, so although the last couple of days he's been a little grumpier, and that's usually an indication that he's not feeling well. So we'll just kind of see here. But anyway, that's where we're at with Nikko. We have an answer. Yay. Yeah, yay. Did you hear Harley? Yeah, and there's a Nikko. Yeah. We're in the middle of a blizzard right now. Yep. We're forecasted to get 15 inches of snow by the end of the day. Yeah. And, my goodness gracious, I tell you what, when it rains, it pours. My heater started giving me fits a few days ago. And so I had an HVAC guy come out here, and he took a look at the heater and fixed the problem. But when he did it, he had disconnected something that caused just a little leak of carbon monoxide. Oh, good grief, did that turn into an ordeal? Oh my gosh. Because my ADT alarm was going off because of the carbon monoxide. So ADT's calling me. And then the fire department comes out. First time the fire department came out, the HVAC guy was still here, luckily. So I told him, no, he's here working on it. Everything's fine. But the alarm kept going off. And so, they would put me on what's called test mode so that they know not to call when the carbon monoxide alarm goes off. They'd put me on test mode for 30 minutes. That 30 minutes would pass. The alarm's still going off. They're calling me. The last time that the fire department came out, they came in and ran the little thingy that they have that measures the amount of carbon monoxide in the house. And it was about 2 hours of dealing with that carbon monoxide stuff. And the fire department was like, did they not tell you to leave the house and or to get out of the house? I said, oh yeah, they told me to get out of the house, but I wasn't about to leave my 3 monkeys in here while I go to safety. I said, if I had really thought it was an actual problem, I would have loaded them up and we would have left the house. But I knew it was because the HVAC guy was here. So, and they did a reading right here by the door here to make sure that the levels weren't too high for the monkeys. So, but anyway, oh good grief. And then it got fixed, but then yesterday the heater stopped working again. It was a different problem. Luckily, the guy came out here a little bit ago. He came out, which I'm shocked because the roads are bad. We have about a ½ inch ice underneath the snow, and nobody is out there driving. I mean, I haven't seen any vehicles out there. But he was very nice, and he came out. So, I mean, he only lives like 10 minutes, well, 10 miles away. It took him about 30 minutes to get here. But anyway, he came out and fixed it, so it's slowly heating up. But I had been leaving these French doors closed today so that the heat would stay in here for the babies. And so I've been hanging out with them in here more because the house is like 50 degrees, and it's like a nice 75 degrees in here. I'm like, I'm hanging out with the monkeys today. I even decided that if the heater didn't get fixed today, that I was going to sleep with the monkeys in the living room because I have a little portable heater, little space heater that I could plug in for them. But anyway, so not a whole lot going on with us other than our blizzard, losing heat, and Nikko's results. So I guess we do got a lot going on today. But anyway, Petey's up here eating crumbs. Harley's down here grooming me. And Nikko is over there. I'm not quite sure what the Nikko's doing over there. I don't know. Harley's taking care of me, though. He's grooming me. So anyway, I just wanted to share with you that we had an update, that we had an answer on Nikko finally. Oh my goodness. We would not have found that if we did not do the stomach biopsies. We would have never known that. So that was $1,000 well spent. Yes, that was $1,000 to have that procedure done. But we have an answer, thank goodness. And we don't have to surgically open him up, which I was not real happy about. Hi there, baby. My baby Harley. Yes, my baby Harley. Hey, don't put your hand over there. There's the Petey. He's gonna look in the mirror.